The hell is a puppy monkey baby?
Hey fam! Welcome to what day of the week is it?
I have no idea. It's
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday.
I know that. I'm smart. I know things. Welcome to MIKEroaggress'd Tuesday. Everybody say hello to your friend and mine, our beloved front porch conservative. How you doing, my love?
I am good, sir. How are you tonight?
Good. I'm kind of getting used to my new surroundings. I forgot I have a light. Let's turn that on.
Well, now we know you're truly enlightened.
I just got that. Yeah, I'm all official now. I have like a soundboard and stuff. How crazy is that?
My God.
I gotta say hello to somebody very awesome, new friend. Hey, Indian Jesus. You guys need to check him out. I was on his show last night. It was one of the most fun shows I've been on in a very long time. Probably since yours, Brian.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It's nice to know I'm in good company.
And hi to all our friends, Millie, Esteban, new friends like M169, Leah, Soil, Rhonda. No, I'm never on time. I'm sorry, just, homo time. Oh, hey. Wait, sorry. I'm trying to get this on here. There we go. Thank you so much, IJ, already with the super chat. Let's go. Shout out to both of you. You are the best, dude.
Thank you, sir.
And you guys got to all go subscribe to his channel and also do, as Millie said, don't forget to hit the likes. So, Brian, how have you been?
Oh, my goodness. Busier than a one-arm paper hanger. Busier than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest. Whatever analogy you want to use pretty much sums up my life these days. So 2024 from the start has been go. And it's like, sleep? Yeah, okay, we'll think about that somewhere along the line. But otherwise, I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. So,
This has been a crazy-ass year.
And we're just in February. That's the frightening part.
How is that possible?
Oh, I know. Before you know it, March will be here. NCAA basketball brackets.
Oh yeah, that's just what I was looking forward to.
Yeah, I know. It's a big thing among the gays. I've heard that. So just saying.
I'm good at play. So my dad was a basketball player, so I'm good at playing basketball. But just to sit there and watch it is just like I'd rather eat a bowl of rusty nails.
Well, no. Keep something in mind though. I mean, you are in Florida now, because that. No, wait.
Do they do that here?
Yeah, hear me out on this. Sports bars, dude. Take some friends, get you some hors d'oeuvres, maybe an adult beverage. Get around a big screen TV. Even if you don't necessarily have a team to root for, you're going for the fellowship. That's the big thing about the NCAA tournament. It's a lot about the fellowship. I mean, if you are a basketball junkie, this is about to be your time of the year. 3 weekends of nothing but solid college basketball. I mean, you can't ask for more than this. Then, because I know you're such a huge golf fan, then right on the tail end of the NCAA tournament is going to be the Masters at Augusta, Georgia. So you got sports. Yeah, you got sporting events lined up all the way from here to like the second week of April, dude. You're in good shape. I'm telling you.
Can't wait. I know what you're thinking though. You're like, go to the sports bars and get some. You're thinking that for me, not for me. So get some.
What? Hors d'oeuvres, cocktails?
Oh, like
you know what? I mean,
for me, not for you. I'm saying you're a good friend. You're always looking out for me.
Well, of course I am. I believe that people should try the best hors d'oeuvres. They should enjoy the occasional adult beverage if that comes in mind. I mean, I don't know where your mind is going. I'm being, quite as innocent and pure as the driven snow here.
Oh yeah, that's you. Hey, Dylan, I have to say, yes, see, Ruben, you know what's up. Wait, but not literally that, because that in theory freaks me out. But if it's what I think it is, maybe there are other meanings. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking about this. So I have to tell everybody, by the way, this man is just the greatest guy in the world. He helped coach me for Timcast. He supported me when I was a crazy bitch before I moved, and I just appreciate you so much, my love.
Wait a minute. You mean there are moments when you aren't a crazy bitch? I'm just saying. You know,
An extra crazy bitch
oh
show.
well, okay. Well, now that you've clarified for the benefit of the audience, I now understand exactly.
I don't know how my friends dealt with me during that time, but you guys deserve a fucking medal.
Well, I was going to go for combat pay, but if you want to give me a medal instead, I mean, I'm down for that.
Thanks so much, IJ. Awesome Timcast.
No, and I absolutely agree with Indian Jesus on that.
Aw.
You were let's see, how do I want to put this? Appropriately subdued and pithy when you needed to be. So
I think I was more nervous for that than anything I've done. I think, well, because we're going over it, but I was studying all this crap about Putin, and I know you're probably more than anyone I know, like, so up to date on everything going on in the world. You're like an encyclopedia. For me, I'm so over politics. I'm so over all of it and especially Russia and Israel and I tune out at this point. So I'd spent 2 days in the hotel room cramming, trying to study things about Putin and Russia, and it never came up.
well, I thank you for the compliment. I always like to tell people it's not necessarily that I know a lot, but I know where to go when I need to know. In other words, who are my trusted sources on something? If I need to find out some fast facts, I've got these group of people, and I mean, for example, foreign policy. There's a couple of fellas overseas, the Duran, Alexander McCorus and Alex Cristofaro. And when it comes to European politics, those cats are fantastic. They got a YouTube channel, among other things. The Gaggle is another good one. So it's like, I like to say I sit at the center of a spider web of information. If you need something, I've probably got a strand on the web for it. So let me know where I got to point you to, and I'll get you where you need to go. But yeah, getting you coach for Timcast was a load of fun. It's like, I mean, guys, y'all should have seen it, because we're like doing a Streamlab thing, not online, and I'm throwing him links to this and that and this and that. It was nothing short of ridiculous. Like, okay, this is in your grab basket, this is in the grab bag, this is in the grab bag. Okay, you're gonna need a little of this.
He was making a
dash of that
care package for me while I was like melting down, having existential crisis.
Yeah, I mean, care package is probably the internet care package is probably the best way to describe what I was doing. It's like, yeah, we're going to throw you a pinch of this, we're going to throw you a dab of that, and a dollop of this, and and before you know it, we had him a whole grab bag full of stuff to be reading and researching and looking over, and our boy came through with flying colors, man. He did great.
I think I was so nervous for it because I just didn't know what to expect. But I think the next time, I know more. I know what I would do more for a second time, if that makes sense.
Well, and the other thing is, and I recognize the fact that somebody like Tim Pool is very established. His organization is about as solid as it gets. But as my father was fond of reminding me, he said, Brian, everybody puts their pants on the same way, one leg at a time. It's just that in life, as with pants, some go higher than others. So, but aside from that, we're all equal. Tim's got a fabulous organization, but he started where we are, and or various other people, so who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll be on Timcast. You never know.
You would be amazing on it. You and IJ, you would both be amazing. Burner, thank you so much. Mike, hope Florida is treating you well. Can't wait for you to go on Luke's show. Yeah, I'm going to be on Luke Rudowski's show a week from today. I'm making a whole Miami trip. I'm going to go hang out with Christina Pushaw. I'm going on Luke's show. I'm going to maybe meet up with some other people. So I was kind of deciding between Make Savings or Make Adventure, and I have gone with Make Adventure.
Well, now hang on. With that in mind, since you've now dropped this on your audience, I would be remiss if, on behalf of all the regulars of MIKEroaggress'd, if I did not ask you the following question. In light of the fact that you've chosen adventure, do we need to start putting in a bail money fund for you? I mean, start kicking in.
I'm not that exciting. You guys think I'm way more exciting.
Wait. You're missing my point. Harlow, you're one of those cats that could walk into something with every intention of being completely otherwise innocent, and then before you know it, all hell breaks loose and you're in the middle of something just by the fact you showed up. Okay, so
you guys think I'm way more exciting than I am.
With this knowledge in mind, we, your audience and your friends around the world and in the United States, do we need to start a bail fund? Because I mean, it is
Fish.
Miami, we're just saying.
Kidding.
Oh, okay. All right.
I love this, by the way. A couple people, like, for me, you could not, if there were a gun to my head, I wouldn't read comments of something, if it could be on a big show or something. But at first, the chat just made fun of you, apparently, for being gay. Then you wowed them with your witty banter and base takes. I saw it happen in real time. That's kind of usually, I'm told, what happens with have you guys ever seen the movie Private Parts? When he says, he's like, most people think I'm disgusting and horrible, but then you know what happens? I grow on you like a fungus. That's me.
Yeah, well, comparing Stern and various forms of fungi is probably not too far off the
current Stern, but that era Stern, I loved him back in the day. He was so great. He has got to be on the Mount Rushmore of sellouts. What a shame, Howard Stern. I don't know if you like old school Howard Stern.
I remember Stern from like the early 2000s. I mean, at that point the boy was still in his heyday and willing to just about do or try or say anything. This is back when he was on like the E Network. I remember catching his show when it was simulcast on that, and he was absolutely outrageous. You had Robin, you had Jackie Martling, you had the, Baba Booey, the whole gang. And it's like, it was insane. Absolutely insane.
Biggest sellout in the world.
Well, and he turned into the grumpy old man saying, "Hey kids, get off my lawn."
It's worse. It's now, his whole thing used to be free speech, and now if you disagree with him, he said people who aren't vaccinated shouldn't get to go to the hospital, should just drop dead, and trans and all that. Like, it's sad. I really like him.
It really is. I mean, it's like there are moments I think that the war for free speech is being won, and there are moments I think, oh gosh, we got a long way to go. Long way to go.
Also, parentheses, sorry, I'm catching up on chat. Hi to our beloved Jennifer. Hi to our beloved Cody. Hey, Cody Ghost.
Hello.
Yeah, the Timcast chat is like, you can barely keep up with it.
Oh, yeah. That thing was just flying like a bat out of hell. Absolutely insane. Let's see. Can't disagree. Can't disagree with that at all. But yeah, no, I love the folks in your chat. I mean, I'm not just saying that as a suck up line either. I mean, they're fun, they're feisty.
Brian, I want to know which one of us Brian is talking. Brian with a Y is talking about. Surely he's talking about Brian with an I. It couldn't possibly be me.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh, Lord, if you've ever gone fishing for a compliment. Jeez, Pete. On his own channel, no less. There's no shame in this boy's game. None whatsoever.
No game. Okay, let me tell you something. Who the hell was it? I know who it was. Oh, I was not planning to get into this, but let's get into it.
Why not? It's your channel, dude.
I think that I have no game until I see somebody who has no game. And then I'm like, oh, homie's really got no game. Have you heard? You probably are not in the toilet of the Twitter circles that I come into contact with. But there is this scumbag named Ryan Cook. Have you heard about this person?
I think I have, now that you mention, or at least seen some post by the guy.
It is just delicious. I mean, there is not any bowl of pasta that could be half as delicious as this karmic retribution. So he's some homo, and I knew he followed me on Twitter, and I
don't know.
I knew of this person because multiple friends of mine a year, 2 years ago, he would like harass, and he'd screen Photoshop messages of them saying things and try to like really creepy shit. See, this is why it's good that I usually leave people like that on red. He tried to hit up my DMs once. I ain't touching that with a 20-foot pole. So anyway, this illustrious gentleman is now running for some sort of office.
Oh, do tell.
And it turns out I might be a little bit above his typical age demographic.
Okay.
Because he was sliding in the DMs of some minors.
Oh.
And here's the thing. Now, how do I say this without it sounding horrible? Okay, obviously that part is horrific on its own. However, I think something that might be even more horrific is this guy's game, because homie has no game. So my long roundabout first of all, I think karma is definitely real, because this blew up into a big thing that like George Santos is to all these people are talking about him. And I only knew of this guy because he tried to do all this horrible shit to some friends of mine.
Yes.
However, this was my long roundabout point of saying they had the messages, and I was like, he has like an embarrassing amount of no game. So that was my long roundabout point of saying I think I have no game until I see someone with no game.
Oh my God.
So a very random topic. I'm just gonna leave this on there for the whole time.
And this guy's running for what, like first in line to the wood chipper? I mean, seriously, what?
Some kind of dog catcher. I don't know, some local office. I haven't used an actual webcam. No, I haven't used an actual webcam in so long that it goes out of focus, and you gotta like do that to.
See, I'm hopeful every so often mine will go out of focus, because it's like there's no sense making people look at all this.
Bullshit. Yeah, because they can't handle this amount of sexy.
God bless you. You're just look. I am not wearing boots, just to let you know. I've got flip flops on, so let's not get it too deep in here, okay? You know,
is that a metaphor?
Again, what do you refer, sir? I am. These phrases that you use, I do not know of which you speak. You know, there you go.
So I was running to the store and we'll be back. I'm so happy we have a whole bunch of new friends here. Thank you guys. I should mention to our new friends, subscribe to my locals and join our Discord, because we have got a really fun squad in the Discord, and you guys should come hang out with us. We do movie nights and Zoom hangouts and game nights. I've been a little bit busy, so we're going to start doing them when I get back from Miami again.
Oh, and by the way, folks, Mike, let me do this one for you. Let me do you a solid. Ladies and gentlemen, please, this boy has just recently moved to Florida. Bless his heart. Super chats, any coin you happen to have in your pocket rolling around that's extra above and beyond paying your bills, help this boy out. Like I said, he just moved to Florida.
Yes, you know what I'm going to say? Well, oh my God, we've so much to get to that I'm being all ADD and I don't know where to begin.
I got all evening. I got all evening, dude. I am at your disposal. You know.
First of all, yay, everybody!
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God, I'm horrible, and I forgot to. I forgot to add a description. But as soon as the stream is over, I will add all this stuff to the description. However, this is his handle. Sorry about that.
As my hillbilly French speaking friends are saying, mercy buckets.
While we're on the subject, let's have a very quick word from our sponsor, me.
It's time for my grifting. Give me all your money. Don't just be a drifter. Help me be a grifter.
Fuck you, pay me.
So, if you like the show, become a channel member. Subscribe to my locals. I have Patreon. I don't really use it. I like locals better. Join our Discord. Come hang out and join the squad.
Indeed.
And also support this. I don't know which way I'm pointing because this camera is weird. Am I pointing to you now?
Yes, you're pointing in my direction, and I am looking over at you. And that's something. And by the way, folks, if you've never done live streams before, getting used to looking at everything in reverse, it takes a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, for example, it normally, and because I've got two different monitors up here in front of me.
I do too. This is like a legit setup I've got here.
Yeah, not because I'm bougie. It's because I'm ADHD and anally retentive. But
same without the retentive.
Hey, we're trying to keep this stream family friendly, folks, but the host is just trying to take it straight to the gutter.
What family? The Munsters?
Anywho, because normally when you go from left to right, you go like this, or at least if you're looking at someone, But the reality is, you've got to go from your right to their left. You got to be a little bit Jewish. It's the same. It's the same thing with like looking into the camera, because you got to like look opposite of where you actually intend to be
Wait,
for the
it's the
camera.
same thing as being Jewish.
Well, yeah, because when the Jewish people are reading something, they're going from right to left.
Oh, okay,
Because
that went
they're
over
reading
my head.
Hebrew.
Sorry, Dad, that went over my head.
So it's the same thing with a camera angle. When you want to look, when you want to look one way, you have to look the other. So
One sec. Let me catch up on the chat. IJ said, "Can you drop the Discord link?" It's on my locals. It's for my local subscribers, but I'll send it to you after. Wait, I need to go back real quick. Mike is fit.
You need me to vamp for a while?
No. Maybe while I just fawn over this comment. Mike is. I don't know about that. I feel like I'm in my Fat Elvis era, but thank you.
Oh, God Almighty,
sweetest
Fat Elvis,
fat in the world,
dude. Believe me, there's 40 pounds I'd love to get rid of. Not that I'm like obesely fat.
I was on a great diet. It's called the Get COVID, Get Dumped, Cry for 2 weeks, and Don't Eat diet.
That'll work.
Would not recommend, but I did lose weight.
That would work. That will do it. Yeah, from what I understand, that will do it. That sort of thing. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Millie, thank you so much. You don't sponsor the show, we do. You guys do, and I love you for it. Thank
Millie, my love. Mwah.
Oh my God, Giorgio Quattrocento, you're the best. Who did the voiceover for it? Okay, Kieran, don't tell Kieran. He will not be happy with me for this. It's like an AI computer thing. You type the words in and it sings it.
Oh my God!
Kieran's gonna be
What
pissed.
the hell did you? Yeah, he's gonna be pissed. What the actual hell, Harlow?
Thank you so much, Giorgio. We miss you in the Discord. You got to come hang out more. Oh, Maverick, thank you so much. Do more content, kid. Love you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm going to now. I have like a whole video series that I've planned with my friend Greg, who I'm staying with, where he's going to teach me how to do like manly Florida things, like change a tire and welding and how to drive and all that.
No, what you need to do, and this is just a piece of advice, you need to do some live streaming of your driving lessons, because that has the potential to be.
I'm getting a car. That, to me, the idea of having a car is like having a spaceship.
Yeah,
it's unfathomable.
Yeah, but I'm saying it could wind up being comedy gold watching the driving lessons. I mean, I love you. I love you like a brother.
But
let's just be. But
no disrespect.
Yeah, it's like that line from The Sopranos. No disrespect, but when Silvio says that, it's coming.
Does he say that? My mom says that.
No, well, in their case, it's due respect. Due respect.
Oh yeah.
But when Silvio drops that on Tony, it's coming. Okay. So yes, drive streams, absolutely. I'm telling you, folks. I mean, Mike, I absolutely love you like a brother, but let's just be honest about it. The first time you get behind the wheel of a car and someone's trying to teach you, especially if they teach you how to drive stick shift, well, the thing is, you have the potential not only to like herky jerk the car, but to tear up the clutch. So I mean, yeah, make sure don't do it with your car. By the way, do it with somebody else's stick shift. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up getting like the rinkiest, dinkiest used car imaginable, but I don't care. I'm excited.
Mikey driving sounds like a recipe for unholy. Well,
I'm just excited. I'm so excited. Like, you guys have no idea. It's just unfathomable to me having a car.
Well, let me ask you a question, and I'm not dissing or anything else, because this is, I guess, a cultural difference.
He's going to be dissing.
No, I'm not about to diss you. And this is when I was 16 years old, years back. I'm kind of like Indian Jesus. When it came around for me to get my driver's license, I could not stinking wait. And again, I think if I remember correctly, you grew up in Queens for a significant portion.
No, Manhattan. I just lived in Queens.
Right? Okay,
oh my God, you scared the shit out of me. Yeah. Everybody say hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Got your clan hood in the dryer.
Shut the fuck up, you asshole.
Wait a minute. Is that the red one or the white one?
What's that?
Oh, it's the white one.
That's the white one. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
he hasn't hit Grand Wizard yet.
You guys,
Okay. Okay. So
chat,
hasn't
it's
made
hi,
it, hasn't made it yet, or the initiation ceremony hasn't taken place.
Podcast anymore.
Greg. We got to get Jenny to come in on one. I'll see you after, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're just the best. They set up like a soundboard for me, which I'm like, you said it, I don't know what to do with it, but it's all
Dang.
professional.
Wow.
I didn't put anything on his head. I patted him on the head, like, yo, sup, bro.
Okay, so his new nickname is Florida Buddha.
That's a terrible name.
Why is it a terrible name? He's bald headed. He
terrible
lives in
name.
Florida.
That's horrible.
What's so horrible about it? I'm not saying he's.
Would you want to be that?
I
I wouldn't.
I am not referring to anything else other than, you know, the fact that he has absent hair on top of his head and he happens to live in Florida. That's all. I'm just saying.
You're
you know.
terrible.
You
So
have no
weird, by
idea.
the way, I'm so not used to it still when people say Florida to me. I'm like, oh yeah, that is where I am.
Yeah, now if you'd have moved a little further south, I could have started calling you the High Harlot of Hialeah. That'd have been fun.
Where?
Hialeah, Florida.
KKK.
Oh no!
Just
Okay.
I guess that's my new name now. Don't tell Greg that. That's all he'll call me.
Oh jeez. And you're worried about my nicknames I'm giving people? Seriously?
What the hell was I saying? Yeah, though, it's so crazy for me to think that I'm still here. Like you had mentioned, I just moved here. I'm a little bit proud of myself. Like I said, we were on the phone a lot before I came here. I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
And what did I tell you? You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be okay. It's like my old yoga teacher used to say to me, breathe and move.
You
That's
did
what
yoga?
you gotta do. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I love yoga. I don't do it that
Really?
much anymore. Yeah.
I did Pilates, which is like yoga for narcissists
Okay.
or just very vain people, because it's like yoga. It's like, I just want to look good.
Well, there's two forms of yoga that I love to do. And it's a pity that Forest Mommy isn't here tonight, because she could probably speak to this better than anybody, because I think she has certifications to teach yoga. But there's two forms of yoga that I love doing. One of them is called Bikram, which they put you basically in a room heated to about 100 degrees. And, oh, man, no, it's fantastic.
Sounds horrible.
I mean, you're sweating like a hooker in church, and your joints are loosened up.
Why
You're
do
moving.
hookers go to church?
Well, maybe they're looking for new clientele. I'm just saying. And then the other form is called Yin, Yin. Well, basically, it's
that sounds like some kabuki shit.
Well, you'd almost think, because you basically get into a yoga position and you sit in that position for M169 hot yoga. That's it. That's exactly what it is. Hot.
That's so true.
Well, but yin yoga, you get into a particular position and you stay in that position. Basically, what you're doing is you're stretching out the joints, your tendons, muscles, all that, and it feels so good when you're done. If you've got a really good yin teacher that doesn't rush you through the poses, it is fantastic for opening up your hips, your lower back, everything. It is tremendous. I recommend it to anybody. I really do.
I had this, or my mom had when I was a little kid, this VHS tape of this horse-faced bitch doing Pilates, and that shit is hard. I mean,
I can just imagine.
You'd have to do like 100 of these things at a time, but she got your ass in shape. So I tracked down some VHS copy of it on Amazon. I got the thing where you transfer it to a file. So for a while I was doing Pilates, and you could have bounced a dime off my ass. She got me in good shape. And I like that horse-faced bitch because you can scream and call her names and stuff while you do it. But
it wasn't Jillian Michaels, was it?
No, it was some chick from the 90s with,
okay.
The bodysuit up to here that you probably gave her a yeast infection, and you could see her ass crack, and it was very 90s.
Hold on.
You're like, oh, that woman.
No, not even necessarily that woman. I'm just like the whole see the ass crack thing. Okay, all right, let's move on now.
She
Sorry.
had the face of a horse. She was
Oh,
probably
God.
related to Sarah Jessica Parker.
Well, wait a minute. If the lights are off, does it really matter? I mean, it's just saying.
It does because it's kind of like Braille. You can feel ugly.
Okay. All right. I'll jot that pearl. I'll jot that pearl wisdom down.
I feel like these are discussions that are not had on other shows you go on.
Oh no, usually not. I mean, I should have. By the way, if folks, I should warn you. At some point, we are going to get into serious conversation about meteor items that are going on in the world. However, if you came here with the full expectation that that's all we were going to do for however long we're going to keep this live stream going, oh, you were so mistaken. There is going to be so much BS that goes back and forth between the two of us.
They know whose channel they're on.
You want a comedy show? You have shown up to the right live stream. That's all I'm saying.
And so some of it'll be intentional, even.
Exactly. You know, it will absolutely happen that way. So,
has anybody chat? I must ask you, has anybody been to Miami? Because I've never been there. So I think I'm going to spend a couple days there next week. I don't know what to expect. Is it like Miami Vice or Vice City?
I would say it depends on what part of Miami you're talking about. I was there. Oh, what was it? 2015. Yeah, 2015. But I was on the bottom end of Miami where Homestead meets Miami City. What it was, I was going down there for a bicycle ride. There was a group of us that drove down to Florida to ride in the Florida Keys, all the way down US 1, all the way down to Key West over 2 days. Well, the first day we couldn't do it. We got rained out. Well, we could have done it, but, we made the decision not to, and I could kick my own rear end for it because the weather had passed by. We could have done it, and I just erred on the side of caution. I could still kick my own rear end for it. But on day 2, we took off from a place called Hawks Cay and rode to Key West, and it was about 65, 70 miles straight down US 1 over the 7-mile bridge, and it was just spectacular. Oh my gosh. We had a 20-mile-an-hour tailwind, and it was just kick ass.
This sounds kind of great. Lots of plastic surgery and Real Housewives type women. See, I aim to be one of those types. I just, I can't afford all the plastic surgery quite yet.
You don't need plastic surgery. Will you stop it?
Give me a couple of years. My face will be like, how many expressions do you really need?
Look, we are in social media. When it comes to our audience, we need as many different facial expressions as can be possibly come up with, because we've got to find ways, aside from the scintillating conversation that we engage in, we've got to find ways to keep our audience coming back for more. So the more we can do for the fun of it, the better.
My mom told me not to laugh so much because I'm going to get wrinkles.
Okay, fine. Let's go around with prune face for the rest of our life.
Hey, our beloved Carrie.
Oh my gosh. Lady Carrie, how you doing tonight, dear?
I miss you. As I said before coming here, my friends deserve a medal for dealing with me.
Nah, you're not that bad. But yes, Lady Carrie, we are glad to have you here tonight. Now, Michael. Look, now we got to straighten up and fly right. We got Carrie in the chat.
We got to be classy bitches now.
Yeah, well, you got to be a classy bitch. I got to be a classy gentleman. So
you're always a classy bitch.
Oh, whatever.
Maverick says, "Is this the coolest chat in the world?" Yes, this is the coolest.
It is absolutely.
I don't care what anyone says. There is no chat squad that compares to our chat squad.
That is true. You have one of the coolest audiences on the whole of social media, Michael. I absolutely endorse that.
They're my peeps. I love them. I miss you, Carrie.
Aw. Yep, absolutely a doll.
Plastic surgery, I have amazing skincare products. I'll give you a facial surgery. Yes, please send me skincare products. I need some.
Okay, now we've entered the gay healthcare portion of the chat.
Yeah, it's. I'm unusual in Florida because my teeth are kind of fucked up too. I need to, but you know what freaks me out is those people who have like the giant horse teeth veneers.
Yeah.
When they look like chiclets in your mouth.
Yeah. That's about it. So.
Leah, you are the absolute freaking greatest. I love you.
Yes, Leah is an absolute sweetheart, without a doubt.
Come here. Can you guys see? Come here. Can you see Barley?
Barley.
Say hi.
Aw, look at the dog. Cute dog.
Ignore my many suitcases in the background. What do you want? What you want? All right, hold on. Glow in the dark teeth. Yeah, those are the worst.
Yeah. The stuff that can snow blind you is the stuff you want to stay away from. I mean, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, so like I said, you are an encyclopedia of current events and stuff. I feel like I've kind of been on political detox. I'm hoping it will pass because I kind of need to know what's going on for stuff, but I'm so burnt out. I'm so over politics. I don't even want to hear another word about politics. So I've been on kind of political detox that I've been very detached from it. So I was saying to you before, I'm like, you need to catch me up on what's going on.
Well, where would you like for me to start?
Wherever.
Okay. Well, here's some news that I'll give you two pieces of news related to two different personalities. One is not necessarily surprising. The other was fairly interesting. The not surprising one was that Nikki Haley held a press conference today and said, guess what? I'm staying in this thing, even if I lose by 2-1 on Saturday in my home state. Okay, no great shock there.
She was apparently rallying like 12 different dudes. Did you see that?
Oh, the 12 guys down, one guy to go. I don't know who I don't know who handles her social media or if she does it herself, but that's one of those moments. It's kind of like you really wish you could reel that one back in before you turned it loose. And it's just like, ugh, honey, you have no idea how badly that came across. And especially given some of the accusations that have been made against you. It's like, girl.
Wait, what accusations? Is she a whore?
There were accusations of an affair that happened some years back.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. And I'm like, now, I am not, for the record, if there's anybody out in chat that's supporting Nikki Haley, I respect your choice. But yeah, she leaves a lot to be desired.
But we love you and support you. But
we love you and support you. We love you and support you in all things.
However.
However. Now, the other surprise happened today. And Florida Governor Ron DeSantis was in South Carolina to give a complete, full-throated endorsement of Donald Trump against Knick-Knack.
Really? How did
Yes. Give me 1 second here.
How did I miss that?
I will shoot you the link. Give me. I will go to Twitter. Vamp for a second.
Ooh, what a tramp!
Let me find it here. Hang on.
Oh, she's a little whore.
Who's a whore?
Nikki Haley. Apparently.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, hey, I'm jealous. If only I could say, 12 guys down, one to go.
Carrie, he didn't mean that. He really didn't mean that, dear. Okay, he meant it. I'll let you deal with him later on.
I said if only because, like I said, I'm much more boring than you guys think I am.
Oh, Lord Almighty! Just for heaven's sake. Yeah, keep vamping for a second. I'm looking for this thing, but I know. Here it is. Hang on. I am sending you something in private chat. Give me one moment here, and you got it. It's on its way.
Let's do it.
Yeah, it runs about. It runs about 15 seconds.
Okay.
So if you want to throw it up on screen, it's up to you. But yeah, he came out today in South Carolina with a full-throated endorsement of the Donald.
Wow.
So
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring it up.
Was what would happen, and it did. And there's no question that South Carolina is going to be a big victory for Donald Trump because he appeals to core Republicans in a way that Nikki Haley just does not or is not trying to. Thanks, everybody. Here was what would happen.
There you go.
Yeah, I was talking about this with Indian Jesus last night that, like when I was on Timcast, for example, I was sitting there debating, do I get into all the Trump stuff? Do I not? Because I'm a little bit torn right now of it feels kind of irrelevant, my issues with Trump. It feels like he's the guy running. I don't want Biden.
Right.
Hope he wins. I don't
Right.
think he will. I hope he does. So it feels kind of irrelevant for me to keep harping on basically the shit that I've been harping on for 2 years.
Here's my thoughts on it, for what it's worth. Do I acknowledge that Donald Trump is a flawed candidate? Absolutely. I don't dispute that in the slightest. Has he done stuff when he was president that he needs to address? The vaccines, pushing them as hard as he did, how he got played by Fauci? Yeah, he needs to. On the other hand, these are things, while important, are not critical. Beating Biden is critical because 4 more years of him, and I am really not trying to be dramatic when I say this. He gets 4 more years to do the stuff he's doing now against a feckless Republican Congress.
Mm-hmm.
We're done. We are done.
Okay.
And even if Trump does come back in, I do not envy him the cleanup job he's going to have to do. Because Biden has managed to absolutely screw up so much stuff in 4 years, internationally and domestically. It just borders on the silly. It's kind of like, where do you start with the shovel cleaning up this mess?
Yeah.
So,
Totally agree with this. It's when people refuse to acknowledge that he's flawed that I have an issue. He is flawed.
Yeah, he is.
He says,
I mean,
hell no, speak out. Iron sharpens iron. We need to address the flaws amongst ourselves. So, no, I agree.
No, I'm not saying don't talk about it. I'm saying, there's time and place to address it. And believe me, we should, if for no other reason, to hold his feet to the fire and for him not to get complacent and think, hey, I got my people. No, your people are supporting you in spite of what you have done on certain occasions. And you need to be aware of that, dude. We love you. It's kind of like we love you, but, we love you, but you need to know we're watching hard. So,
I just kind of feel like nothing I say is going to change it. He's who people voted for. He's the guy running. I think it's a mistake, but we'll see what happens.
Well, yeah. And I mean, the fascinating thing about this election, I mean, there's so many different angles to look at it from politically, but it's the most fascinating race I think I've ever watched in my lifetime.
Really?
Oh, yeah. No, I'll tell you why. Because you have an incumbent president that 1/3 of his own party doesn't want him to run. And this has been consistent ever since January last year. You look at any polling on Joe Biden, and there's like 25, 30% Democrats. They do not want him to run. You look at the results of the primaries and caucuses that he has been in so far, and it's been very lackluster. Now, you can make the argument, oh, okay, well, everybody knows he's the incumbent. He's got token opposition, such as it is. Of course, people don't need to gin up the vote. No. You dig underneath that, he's got problems. I mean, there's an effort right now up in Michigan by Palestinian Americans that they want to, like, how out in Nevada, Nikki lost to none of the above candidates?
Yeah.
They're trying to do the same. Democrats are trying to do the same thing in Michigan. Like, dump him. None of the above. Don't vote for Biden. Just don't do it. Anybody else, just not him. And I'm sitting here going, ooh, man. On the other hand,
I think that would win.
Yeah. I mean, on the other hand, you also have an election where really, for the first time since 92, you're going to have third-party candidates in RFK Jr., Cornel West, Jill Stein, and others that are going to chew a significant amount of the vote up. I don't know if they're going to get upwards of 20% of it, but it wouldn't surprise me if they do.
You think?
It really? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, sorry, by the way, parentheses, I just have to say hello to our beloved Granny Panties. I love you.
Oh,
And
hello, doll baby.
also hello to our beloved sexy gentleman, James Dakota. Glad to have you guys here.
Good evening, Mr. Dakota.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just
No. That's fine. I mean,
some people we love.
No, dude. As Dean said of Frank, it's your world, and we're all just lucky to be living in it. So
Your
there you
world,
go.
bitch.
No.
It would be better if it were your world with more fucking fedoras and shit. Fedora Nation.
I have seen clips on Twitter, like old reels from like back in like the early part of the 20th century. People walking to and from ball games or walking around New York City. People are so slender, slim, they're in shape, dressed not extravagantly, but they're dressed very nicely. The ladies are in dresses, the gentlemen are in suits, and you're sitting here going, what happened to us? It's like, seriously. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can be a sweatshirt and a sweatpants kind of guy on a fairly regular basis, but it's like, do I want to do that 24/7? No. That's part of the reason why I get in a tux on New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah,
No, I
I saw
really
your
do. I
tux.
really do.
Aw, I loved your
Yeah.
tux. Yeah, people in class. Well, it's so weird being here where it's like people speak to you and people smile and people aren't miserable.
Yeah. What else have you noticed about Florida since you've been down there now? You've been there, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Not really, because I went back for like a week that I ran to
Oh.
do Timcast, and then I had to go back to New York to clear out my apartment. So yeah, I haven't really been here. Stupid webcams. I haven't really been here that long.
Mhm.
So I'm kind of still getting settled and all that. But yeah, just the places I've been, and it's crazy. People don't seem like they're hating life and don't seem miserable. It's weird. It's weird. People talk to you. People say hello, good morning. It's weird. I love Publix. I love Publix so much. I just want to go to Publix every day.
Aw, that's cool.
Publix
That's cool.
is amazing. It is
Now,
my
wait, hold on now. For the benefit of those in your audience who don't know, what is a Publix?
What is a Publix?
Yes,
A Publix it's kind of like the FAO for my fellow New Yorkers. It is the FAO Schwartz of grocery stores.
It's a grocery store. Okay. All
You didn't
right.
know what a Publix is?
Well, I know, but I just, we've got Australians here. We've got, people probably in Europe watching this. We've got Putin tuning in at some point. I mean, we just want to make sure everybody's culturally, there you go.
Wait, M169 said we started fucking with our food and not caring how we look, which is
That is
so
so
damn
true,
true.
sister.
However,
That is so true.
she also said, please pardon the fuck bomb. Not sure if that's frowned upon here. My love, do you fucking think that's frowned upon here? This is welcome to the sewer. We are all in the gutter here.
Yes, but
I love it.
Yes, and if you don't like the word fuck, I recommend the British alternative, bugger. I love the way the British swear. I really do. It's so stinking classy. Bugger, bollocks. I mean, just all kinds of fun things where you can swear, and if no one knows what you're saying, it's really kind of cool.
What's Heb? Heb over Publix.
Heb over. All right, hang on now. Now we got to look at this. Hold on. What is Heb?
It sounds obscene.
Curbside pickup and grocery delivery.com. Oh, hello. This is interesting. Just a moment. Working on it. I'll throw you a link. And here you. Yeah, that'll work. Try that.
What is Heb?
Yeah, check this out, Leroy. Now this is something. Apparently, it's curbside delivery.
Is it a grocery store?
Not exactly. I guess so. I guess they do delivery of not just food, like fast food, but groceries, which is kind of cool. I like it.
I like going there and,
Oh, I remember when
broccoli.
Yeah, I remember when I first bought my house before inflation became a pain in the rear end. One of my favorite things to do on a weekend was like put together my grocery list and get my earbuds. Now, the way I would do it, I would go get some breakfast, read the newspaper. Yes, read the newspaper.
Because he is a classy bitch.
well, I don't know about classy bitch, but actual newspaper. After that, I get in my Studebaker, no, my car, and go to the grocery store, and just go down the aisle and check things off my list, take it home, put it away, sit down, and be like, just it was very relaxing going to the grocery store. Now it's like,
Hey B, thanks for being here, my love. Mikey, did you ever do anything with the safe? Or I did.
yes.
So for you guys who don't know, there in my apartment in New York, I found a fake wall with a safe behind it built into the wall. And I would have loved to have some kind of opening, but first of all, it would have cost a fortune to get it. And I was like, there's probably nothing in there. But I would have done it anyway, except the fact, like, my sanity was hanging by a thread before I left. I was a crazy person, so I didn't really have time or mental capacity to do anything.
Still, that would have been glorious.
I know.
I remember Christy and I were like trying to find like a safe cracker in your area to give you a phone number.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I would have done something, but I was inside. I had to move out quickly, and I had to, I'd lived there for years, so I had to get everything in storage or here. So yeah, I don't know, but I'm sure there was nothing in it. I hope. That would suck if there were like, a ton of money in there. What's that?
I was gonna say, I mean, there probably wasn't anything in there, but the fact that they left it locked
and they had a fake wall,
which kind of makes you wonder, it's like, did you guys leave something? You just got in such a hurry you couldn't come back for it, or what happened here? It's kind of, very interesting.
It was odd. Woodrow, welcome to the party. I'm glad you're here. I'm late to the party, so maybe this was already covered. We have a sitting president who is unfit to stand trial, and people act like there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, he's unfit to stand trial, but somehow fit to be the president.
When that report came out almost 2 weeks ago, if you'd have said to me before that, yeah, they're going to replace Joe Biden at the convention, I said, you are absolutely crazy. There's no way it'll happen. You cannot change out candidates like you're changing fuses in a breaker box. When that report dropped and I'm watching all the reaction from the Democrats afterwards, I'm sitting here going, I still don't think it's going to happen. But then again, I'm not saying it's not beyond the realm of possibility, because Robert Hur basically let off the political equivalent of an atom bomb. And the way he did it, and who knows if it was intentional or not, but he basically says, for people who haven't seen the report, basically it's, well, we would prosecute him, but the jury would perceive him to be an elderly old man who's very well-intentioned, but he can't remember anything.
Well-intentioned.
Yeah, we don't think we can get a conviction. And everybody's looking at the report going, so let me get this straight. You won't prosecute him because you think that people will look at him as a guy who can't remember anything. And on the other hand, everybody else is trying to tell us, oh, yeah, he can remember everything. Let's give him a second term. This makes sense to everybody. How? What? And to watch people like Amy Klobuchar and everybody else, oh, yeah, I talked to him the other day. His memory's fine. He has no issues.
It's just a stutter.
As sharp as he ever was. And I've known him for 30 years, says Chucky Schumer. It just boggles the mind. Absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah. Maverick. Mike doesn't frown. Okay. Which makes you wonder why I keep dating these like frigid asexuals.
Well, now wait a minute. Now hold on. What has been stated here is at this point unconfirmed, but it has been written on numerous stalls of bathroom walls up and down New York City. I'm just saying. I've heard that said.
If you guys only knew how boring I am.
He says, don't.
It's true. It's true.
Don't believe. Look, just because the statute of limitations has run out on some of those wanted posters at the post office, I mean, don't try and pass it off. Oh, I live such a boring life. They took down the wanted posters yesterday, folks. Believe me, he's faking you out.
Ramiro, welcome to the party. I could have sworn that by this point the USA would have Harris as their president. Congrats to Joe for not dying. Also, hi.
Where's
well,
Ramiro from? Where's Ramiro
I
from?
don't know. I think it's somewhere else.
Ramiro, where are
Well,
you from?
yeah, he
Drop
said
me a chat,
USA.
dude.
I know
Okay.
as soon as he says it, I'm gonna remember because he said it before. I think
That name sounds Italian. I swear it does.
no, it's some kind of like not Argentina, I don't think, but somewhere. I want to know if Mikey ever solved the mystery of who the 2-hour sex guy was. For those who don't know, there's context.
Please spill the tea. As the kids
Building
say
down
these
the
days.
street from me would make the most ungodly noises you have ever heard in your life.
How ungodly were they?
Let me see if there's any way I can play.
They were so ungodly.
Here. Hold on. But this went on for years. And it was like his apartment must have been, I don't know if it was an apartment or a storefront or what, but the door was boarded up so you couldn't see through there. And let me see if I can. Hold on. I'm going to try to play this.
You need me to vamp?
Yeah, I'm going to try to play this.
Okay, yeah. Well, believe me, folks, when you see this video, when he pulls it up, it's going to blow your mind because the expressions on Mike's face are absolutely priceless. Oh, I've seen it. I mean, dude, you are standing there with a look that is a combination of shock, horror, disgust.
Okay, wait, I have to log in.
Oh yeah, well, I'll keep vamping. Don't worry, I never have had a problem, running my mouth, as many people will tell you over the years. So yeah, it is something. It is something to see the look on his face. It's like,
because what is it? It does. I mean, it. What is going on behind that door?
Yeah, I mean, we're not. I mean, Michael, being a mature, sophisticated, cosmopolitan sort of New Yorker, has have been around situations where people have been doing very adult things behind closed doors.
What do you think? I'm going into people's whorehouses?
I'm not saying you're going into a whorehouse.
I'm so boring compared to what you guys think.
Will you be quiet? Will you let me finish?
Finish.
So this doesn't make it. So you don't make this sound worse than what it could be. I'm simply saying that Mike, is a mature adult cosmopolitan New Yorker, has walked past doors, heard sounds of people doing doing very adult things that you would expect adults to do in the heat of the moment. But even with that, these sounds coming out from behind this door left Michael in a state of mystery.
All right, are you guys ready for this?
Here we go.
All right.
And that sets up the following. There we go.
All right, can you guys see? What's the rhythm component?
It's mattress springs. It's mattress springs. I'm telling you.
Oh.
I had forgotten about this.
Look at the hand! Look at the shadow! Spank my ass, Porky! Yeah, I had a stakeout, and I never found out. I never found out because the door was all boarded up and it was peeling at the top corner. So when Kieran came to stay with me, I climbed on his back to peer through the little corner, and we saw there was a Red Cross poster. And I'm like, they're going to need it. But I don't know. It was like Willy Wonka. Nobody ever goes in. Nobody ever comes out. I never saw anyone going in or out. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's going to need first aid because if he scratches something on one of those rusty springs, I'm just saying, we're talking tetanus, dude.
We should wait. We should find out the address. Does it say, can you see the building number on there? I never looked.
I know. I was
On
too. I was too
Astoria
horrified.
Boulevard. But what is the? We should send it. We should send a letter. We should send him a letter and be like, "Hey, whatever you're doing is cool. We support you, but we really want to know what it is."
I mean, you're in the privacy of your own residence. I mean, you know.
Not really when you're just like on a sidewalk like that.
Well, now wait. Was this where someone was living, or someone just shut the door and?
No, that's the sidewalk.
Okay.
Can you see the building? I don't think there was a building. I think they had everything boarded up.
Okay.
I don't know. Found out. Yeah. I don't know. It sounds like a Rube Goldberg.
We're not saying
solo missions, you think, but like, I mean, that would be one hell of a narcissist to have a reaction like that to yourself.
I mean, yeah, New York City going to New York City. Yeah, yeah.
Did you ever?
We're
see,
not saying, but we're just saying.
Did you ever see? I posted the video on Twitter. This was maybe like a year ago. Of the guy on the doorstep next to me that was just sprawled out on the sidewalk with his pants down, jerking off. He wasn't even cute. I know what people are thinking. No, he was not cute. Might have, had a different reaction if he were. However, I had to pass him while I was going to the grocery store, and then I had to pass him on my way back. And he's making like eye contact with me, and I'm just like,
oh, no.
He was not cute.
Oh, dear. No, dear.
Of course it makes a difference if he's cute. Well, it probably shouldn't or wouldn't, because he is probably like a crackhead, but he'd at least be a cute crackhead. It's never cute.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, folks, it's always an adventure when the two of us get together. You never know what's going to happen, what's going to be said, what will be talked about. It could go all over the place. It is stream of consciousness at its best.
So it sounded like a woman. There is no woman.
No, there was no female sound. No.
There's no woman on earth.
No. No, that was not happening. Absolutely not.
I should have just knocked. Friches! What up, Friches? They're rehearsing it all. I don't want to see that fucking play.
Was that the title? Fucking play?
Oh, I love you, Millie. Sorry, I was just, being a narcissist.
No. I mean, look, someone's throwing you a compliment. I mean, revel in it, enjoy it. Yeah, this is quality content. Yeah, exactly. We believe in raising the standard of discussion and dialogue on the internet anytime we possibly can. Keep in mind, however, we are starting from the bottom of the gutter, but we do believe in trying to raise it. Just saying.
Great minds run in the same gutter. How not cute are we talking about? I mean, I do have would the video get?
Oh God, no! Don't you dare!
How do I send it to myself?
There are small children watching this live stream right now.
Children, if you're letting your kids watch my show, you're a horrible parent. This is like rated R.
For ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. For ridiculous. Yeah, there you go. Oh, for heavenmore. Don't encourage him.
Taking a dump on the street in Brooklyn. You were in Brooklyn a few months ago and didn't say hi, bitch.
Oh, speaking of taking a dump on the street, did you happen to hear what happened to former Speaker Nancy Pelosi out in San Francisco?
No.
Well, apparently a group of pro-Palestinian protesters, say that 10 times fast, decided to express their opinion about what they thought of Representative Pelosi's support for Israel in the current conflict with Hamas, and proceeded to take a load of fertilizer and dump it right on her sidewalk in front of her house.
Based.
Talk about a load of shit. literally and figuratively. That is exactly what they gave former Speaker Pelosi. So there you go.
Sorry, by the way, talk for 1 second. I'm trying to
I
find the video of
will
the
be
guy on
happy
my
to.
doorstep.
Is there anything you'd like me particularly to talk about? Well, I mean, I will.
Oh, I have another story though. Get this. So
Okay, what am I getting?
Ramiro. Wait, Ramiro, where are you from? If you said, I did not see it.
At least not today.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, get this shit. So
Okay.
this is a while ago in New York. I'm taking the subway home. I was out with friends, coming home late. It's probably like 4 a.m. or something. And so you guys who are from New York or have been to New York, you know how. Oh, I knew it was Argentina. Didn't I say that?
Ah,
I love how everyone knows. I knew it was that.
President Millet. Yes, love that dude.
Anyway, I'm like basically the only person on the subway. It's like 4 a.m. I'm sitting in the middle, and I'm like kind of tired and sleepy. And all of a sudden, I see something out of the corner of my eye.
Yes.
So I turn and look.
Mm-hmm.
It's jerking off and
Oh, dear.
filming it. And so I swear, somewhere out there's probably a video of me in the background on the subway, like. Because also he wasn't cute, but like, you know, you're like, you should look away, but it's like a car wreck. You're like, you can't look away.
Yeah. I mean, you said he was. I mean, I'm sitting here wondering, is he any relation or affiliation with the guy in the Senate committee hearing room that
Also not cute. Also not cute.
Yeah, just saying. Well, there you go.
He's one of those guys who I don't remember if I've heard his voice, but he's one of those guys who probably has the voice, and hearing the voice would just make your balls fall off from just hearing it. Gay voice.
Alrighty then. There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Gay voice is an epidemic.
Gay voice is an epidemic.
It is. That's
Okay.
horrible.
Explain that.
Sorry, I'm still trying to find this video.
Oh no. Are you really? Okay, well, now actually, while you're doing that you just did something that sort of makes me ask you a question. I know that you have been very public in your efforts to try to curb smoking, vaping, other such things. And I'm not saying this judging, you know, because I'm not judging. I'm just saying, how's it going? Is this like a stress vape? Well, it's going well. Define well. For the benefit of your chat who loves you and the people who follow your channel, how goes the battle in the effort to wean yourself to a
I will
non-smoking
focus
status?
on it again soon.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
I had quit vaping for a couple months.
Fair
Let
enough.
me tell you, but I feel like I have my trump card for cheating on my quitting vaping. I got COVID. I got dumped. I moved to Florida. I flew to do Timcast. I flew to New York to clear out my entire apartment in 3 days. I flew back here. I'm flying to Miami.
I am not saying you're wrong.
2 days here. 3
get
days.
off your, will you get off your, will you get off your,
my job?
will you get off your, well, for the love of God, will you get off your gay high horse? Okay. Just you know, take it back down a couple 3 gears. I'm just asking out of concern. One friend to another. You know.
I will.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And no, folks, that bit was not rehearsed right there. So there you go. There you go. I quit quitting. Well, you know, why do I not go to AA meetings? AA is for quitters. Thank you very much. You know.
Now I'm coughing from vaping. So your point.
As I hack up a lung.
I love how IJ got his little plug in. Yes, I was on the Indian Jesus show live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. You guys should check it out.
Oh, this guy is King Grift. He is King Grift. He's
damn.
Good.
I want to be King Grift. I'm not even like Prince Grift.
Oh, by the way, I have to give a shout out to someone. Speaking of the grift, for because she's a mutual friend to Mike, to myself, to Lady Carrie in the chat, and a fan, and so many other people. Gothix was on today. She had a live stream going. I didn't get a chance to
Wait,
to
on
listen to
what?
it. Gothix had a live stream going today. Speaking of
Oh.
the queen of the grift, if you're not following Lady Gothix, check her out. Yes, Gothix is indeed awesome, absolutely. So yeah, I always give a shout out to Lady G. I always give her a shout out.
I know. I'm merely an aspiring grifter.
Yes, whereas she is the queen of the grift. You know, there is no doubt. Amaranth, eat your heart out. Lady G does it with class. Just saying.
I aspire to the grift.
Indeed. Do not we all? Gothix is indeed based. Absolutely.
What the hell were we talking about before going on many a tangent?
That road took a lot of twists and turns, so I'm not exactly sure where we were. Oh, you were looking for a video. Oh, no. You were talking about
That
the
video?
dude on the subway.
Oh, I meant before. No, I was about to do it on my doorstep.
Oh, yeah. You were trying to find the...
Mikey, do the game. What should what should I say?
I don't know. I do not know.
Horrible. I can't even mockingly do it because it is so traumatic.
That dog is in the background and is so stinking cute.
Where is she?
Over your other side. There you go.
Hey, baby. Don't you eat my pretzels. Wait. It's been a while since I've had a dog, so I forget that they eat everything that isn't nailed down. So
yeah.
One second.
Okay. I'll vamp. Don't worry. It's okay.
I'm such a fat bitch. I fucking ordered pretzels before. They're the good pretzels. They're the good pretzels. Wait.
Oh, the good
Charlie,
okay.
take my
go defend your food. Go defend your food. And while he's doing that, folks, I'll do a quick little commercial for my channel. You can find me on YouTube and on Rumble at the Front Porch Conservative. I am also on Twitter at the Front Porch C1. And a few other places. So if you're not subbed to my channel, please, I'm an aspiring grifter as well, but a good-hearted rogue. Above all else, so please give some love to the old boy in the fedora. He would appreciate it. Okay, so now you're back.
I was just getting my pretzels.
Oh, for the love of God. Are you wanting to be slapped? With that voice, seriously, wanting to be slapped? No, that was not an invitation. No, for the love of God, horrible. Indeed,
so horrible.
Yeah.
James, my beloved, thank you so much for the super chat. What does it take for the Front Porch Conservative to become the back door?
Whoa, hold up there. Wait a minute now. Hold on now.
I mean, I'm more of an exit only type person myself, but
oh my gosh. See, I was worried that I was going to ruin Mike's reputation coming on this channel. It's quite now the opposite.
What reputation do I?
Well, no, you are. How shall I put this? You are noted in certain circles. Put that way.
What? Again, you think I'm so much more exciting than I am.
Look, I cannot divulge conversations. These things were said in confidence. You know.
Wait, are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Dossiers are being kept. File notes are being written down. Incidents are being chronicled. Pictures of I'm supposed to mention that part. You know, so just saying. You know, just saying. You have a certain reputation in certain circles.
Gay Italian, like gay voice in Italian. I feel like Italians don't have none of that shit. I don't think I've ever heard a gay voice Italian.
By the by, I need.
Cazzo mi vuoi dice? I don't know. It doesn't work.
I need.
Cosa dico?
Oh, for the love of God, deliver us.
Sorry, go on.
Now, I need you to confirm a theory that I have had posited to me by the boys from the Dangerous Rhetoric podcast. It's funny because every so often I'll get invited onto one of their live streams, and it's usually their Sunday night issues roundtable. Mike's been on this on occasion, and I'm sitting there, minding my own business as the token straight. And all of a sudden, it'll be like, oh, yes, you know how the New York gays are. And I'm like, well, yeah. And then you got the Gaga gays. And I'm looking at them going, y'all want to explain this theory to me about, the New York gays, the Gaga gays, the Taylor Swift gays? I mean, the Cher gays.
There are certain things you should never make exceptions for. Like, because we're all dumb bitches. So it's like you'll like someone and you'll think, oh, well, I'll just look past that. No, do not. Don't look past any Lady Gaga obsession. Don't look past someone who's on a fucking vial of antidepressants. Don't look past anything.
A vial of antidepressants.
Don't look past shit. That's my new motto.
Very true. Very true. I can understand from whence that comment comes. There you go. There you go. So
Mike has a certain reputation. I don't know what the fuck my reputation is.
Don't give a damn about my very reputation.
Yes.
Gotta love Joan Jett.
Oh, thank you, Jennifer.
Yeah, he does have a reputation for being awesome, gentlemen. He is a good-hearted rogue.
What the hell are you talking? No, I don't know what you're talking about.
He is a good-hearted rogue. Don't
what
let
him talking about, Willis.
Yeah, you ain't black enough to be dropping that line. What?
I'm black on the
inside. White boy, do not even try to drop that line.
I'm a reverse Oreo. Black on the inside.
Oh, for the love of God. No. Carrie, see what I'm dealing with here? This is just, yeah. Italian was too. Ooh.
Grazie mille, carissimo.
Do I need to give you two a private moment here? I mean, you need me to, I can always go get a refill here. Just saying.
Oh, I love you. You guys are the greatest.
We love you too, Millie. You are a sweetheart.
She's amazing.
Our favorite Australian lady.
Politically black. Not that.
So, Mike, just when you think she's not around to be paying attention to the crap you're trying to pull, just remember, Carrie is always watching. Just saying.
Well, yes, but she knows how boring I am in reality. I only make myself sound like a degenerate hooker, but I'm actually quite boring.
No, he's not a degenerate hooker, folks.
Again, on the inside, I'm a degenerate hooker like I'm black.
God.
Can I tell you something though? Just this.
Please do. Please
secret. It has to just stay between all of us. I have been asked out by 2 different guys since I've been here. So, look at me.
Okay.
So I think one I'm gonna hang out with this week. He's like a Marine and shit. Because I'm not dating any more little bitches. That is done for me.
A Marine.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
I just moved here, so we're going exploring.
Okay.
And then the other one, I think is just trying to get some. Because I'm always like, when are you free or something? He's like, right now, let's hang out right now. I'm like, let's make plans. So he's like very insistent, but I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure
that's my news. That's what's going on with me.
Well, there you go. There you go. Well, you see, you moved to Florida and things happen. Just saying. Told you.
Yeah, you don't have to be around New Yorkers with gay voice.
Yeah. I can see where that would be a thing. I can absolutely see what
things do. It's sort of like a confirmation bias or something. It's like that's what they're surrounded by, and that's how they need to gain acceptance, and that it's
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It does. As opposed to just be like, this is me. Take me as I am. If you want to, fine. If not, cool too. And just, yeah, I can see what you're saying. Absolutely see what you're saying. So,
I found the guy on my block. How do I send it to here?
Oh no. Now, while he's trying to figure out how to put everyone blind when they see this, I should probably do the responsible.
It's not. It's far away enough that it's not. I would say it's like PG-13 and a half.
Well, still though, knowing that this is a family friendly.
Who's family? Picasso family.
I mean, if these sort of things that he is about to show would offend your sensibilities, we are giving you
They
the
would have been long
now.
gone. Do you remember the orgy lady? No, that was before I knew you, I think. Greg knows the orgy lady. So
Oh, okay.
I used to get crazy messages from this woman that out of nowhere I would get messages from her at least once a week about how she's unfollowing me and unsubscribing, but then the next week she'd say she's unfollowing me again. And she would say like the most presumptuous shit. That she was like, I'm a religious woman and I don't need to know about all of the orgies that you're going to. And again, people think I'm sitting there like, I haven't gotten any for fucking ever. I'm like, the orgy. I'm like, I'm in my jammies watching the Muppet Show. Like, what the fuck orgies am I going to?
Okay.
People are very presumptuous.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so again, do you need me to vamp while you are doing your thing over there, or
Let's see.
Okay, well, all right, he's doing his thing.
To myself.
Yeah. So anyway, let's see what other comments are being said here. Brian is like the Marge Simpson from that One Tree House of Horrors episode.
Oh, you are.
What the what?
You so are. The grapefruit lady. Do you remember the grapefruit lady?
No, I've never heard of the grapefruit lady.
We'll get to her in a minute. Go on. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Anyway, Bert and Ernie have been getting wildly. Oh my word! This chat is just. Oh my goodness!
I love them so much.
Burner Popcorn account says, "Oh no, I'm not repeating that one. No, bless my heart."
Good for them, I guess.
Indian
Jesus, thank you so much. Gotta run. Great stream, gents. Keep it running. You guys have to go check out our lovely Indian Jesus, because
sub to Indian Jesus. Check him out.
On here soon. Let's plan a date, my love.
His vibe is good. His vibe is good.
Awesome. He is awesome. And yes, Thin White Axe, we are vile. We are
vile schmile. I mean,
see, people see like a lovely angelic person like Carrie, and they're like, oh, she must have a dark side. Yes, I am Carrie's dark side.
Yes, the dark side of the moon. Little Pink Floyd for those of you who are too young to remember that song. Oh no, this is totally voiced like butter. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know if I'd totally kick ass if I needed to, but I'd give somebody a pretty good run for their money. That much. Oh, Carrie's got to go. Bless her heart.
Aw, my love. Thank you for being here. We love you. You're the best.
Yes,
you got to come on again soon. It's been too long. We keep missing each other.
Oh, have you seen her new studio, by the way?
Yes.
That I am jealous. I have to say, I really am. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy with my little operation that I've got here, but daggone what she and Anthony have just done some.
Right.
My compliments to Lady Carrie and Sir Anthony for what they've done with that studio. It looks amazing. Absolutely amazing.
They are just the greatest.
Mikey is my, what is she saying? It's my bright side.
Oh, I love you.
She is. Yeah. Miss Carrie. Yeah. If you're not subbed to her channel, what are you doing? Go sub to her channel. But does Carrie have a fedora? No, but I will say this. I interviewed her recently and I put the question to her. How many hats do you have? The woman has got me beat about 3 times over. Okay, for hats.
But no fedora. Damn, we gotta change that.
We gotta do something about this.
Speaking of okay, it's not speaking of which. Do you guys want to see the guy on my doorstep?
Here is your countdown. Here, yes, and she does have great.
It's very short. It's very short. It's like 5 seconds because I was laughing. I couldn't hold the phone up. All right.
Oh my Lord, my God, Michael, what the actual mother of God? Just the
things you see in New York.
Yeah, I thought that watching a guy actually pee on the sidewalk in New York was more than my soul could take, but apparently things have degenerated since
Let
the.
me delete this off here. Watch Greg is gonna find this on his computer.
Did I ever tell you the story of my drive through New York City?
No,
I haven't.
no, you have not.
Oh well. Okay. Settle in, kids, because this is gonna be fun. So in 2001, my family and I took what I call a nose of the car vacation. Translation, we had no idea where we were going, but wherever the nose of the car pointed, that's where we were traveling. So we started in my home state of West Virginia, wound up in Virginia Beach, popped up to Williamsburg, and then we started going up I-95. Well, we got to Philadelphia, and we hung around Philly and left at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So the game plan was to head for New York City, see the Statue of Liberty, some of the sights, yada, yada, yada. Now, on these trips, everybody sort of assumes a certain role. My brother-in-law does the driving. I do the navigating. And this is back before iPhones became a thing. So literally, I've got a hold of the atlas, okay, and the road maps and all that good stuff up front. My mother, and my sister are behind. My two nephews were in the back seat. So I'm looking at the time of day, and I said, okay, look, here's how this is going to go, guys. Let's go to Hoboken. We'll overnight there. We'll cross over into New York City the next day, and we'll have all day to run around New York City. Then we'll go out. My sister's like, no. I want to see the Statue of Liberty tonight. I said, Gina, it is 2:30 in the afternoon, and we're just now leaving Philly. You would put us right in the middle of downtown Manhattan, rush hour traffic. Are you out of your gourd? I said, just listen to me on this. Just do what I'm telling you. Let's overnight in New Jersey. We'll cross over. It'll be a lot easier. No, I want to do it tonight. I'm like, okay. So, my brother-in-law is doing the driving, and I'm looking for some kind of a sign that says, Staten Island Ferry, that it takes us over, yada, yada, yada. Well, all of a sudden, my brother-in-law says, hey, Brian, what's that big bridge up ahead? And I looked at the map, looked at the bridge, and went, oh, that's the Verrazano. We're headed for Brooklyn. So now we're going over to Brooklyn. And we're I won't say horribly lost, but we kind of know where we are. I said, Ronnie, take the next exit. Let's talk to somebody at the gas station. We'll see if we can get some directions on where to get ourselves straightened out here, yada, yada. So we pull into this 76 station, right? And these two gentlemen have their back turned to us. So I roll down my window. I said, excuse me, gentlemen, we're from out of town and we're a little bit lost. Could you please direct us to the ferry that would take us over to the Statue of Liberty? These two guys turn around. One was wearing a Sikh turban, and the other one is of Middle Eastern descent. And the next thing I hear is, oh, yeah, yeah. And I'm sitting here going, okay, thank you very much. Roll up the window. My brother-in-law starts to pull out, and I said, we are so screwed. So anyway, next thing you know, we're crossing the Brooklyn Bridge into downtown Manhattan, and we take the exit, and we're going down the east side of Manhattan. And from the perspective of somebody who'd never really been in New York City proper, this was cool. Over here is the USS Intrepid. We're seeing all these great buildings, and I look up, and there are the Twin Towers. And I remember the date. It was July 11th, 2001. 2 months to the day. Yeah. So finally, we're getting down to the tip end of Manhattan, and I looked back at my sister. I said, Gina, this is not going to happen. She's like, okay, Brian, get us out of here. I'm like, all right, Ronnie, we're going to go up the west side of Manhattan. We're going to cut over on 50th Street, and then we're going to go out the top through the Bronx. He's like, okay. So we're getting close to 50th Street. And my brother-in-law, I said, Ronnie, turn right. Where? Here. Where am I turning? Here. Which way am I going? Turn right. Turn right now. He goes around on two wheels. This Astro van is going around on two wheels around the corner of 50th Street. So now we're on 50th. And again, a lot of amazing things. You look over to the right, here's Rockefeller Plaza. You look over to the left, here's the Gridiron Club, where the Heisman is awarded. Looking in front of the Gridiron Club, there's a guy standing there peeing in the street for God and everyone to see him. My two nephews are in the back, freaked out by this. And, there's Radio City Music Hall. We get out to the top. Now, my brother-in-law has driven in every condition on every road known to man up and down the East Coast, from Pennsylvania all the way down into Tennessee, all the way out to Illinois. Okay. He got more shocks to his system in that 1 hour and a half of being in downtown Manhattan than he'd had in 30 years of driving everything imaginable. I mean, here's the back bumper of one New Yorker's car. Here's the front bumper, and you got a guy trying to squeeze in between the two of them. My brother-in-law's favorite phrase in that hour and a half is, "Look at that! Look at that!" I'm like, "Yes, Ronnie, look at that. Just keep your eyes on the road, damn it." So we finally get out through the Bronx. Now, under normal circumstances, my brother-in-law's nerves he can handle anything. We got to a motel in Connecticut, ordered a pizza, and he ate some of it and got sick as a dog.
Dollar
So
pizza.
from all the everything of getting out of New York City. So that is my one experience of being in downtown Manhattan. And so there you go, folks.
Damn,
So-
yeah, I am very happy to be here, I must say.
So for that story, throw some coin in Mikey's cup. I'm sure he would appreciate it because I gave him a little bit of relief while he's eating pretzels and that sort of thing.
I need to stop snacking
Oh,
on
stop.
stream because it is not attractive to look at.
Ow.
What'd you do?
This glass on my tooth. I think.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, don't you though? Is that awful?
Yeah, that freaks me out.
Dude.
I just have to say hello to our beautiful and beloved Sonia Lizette. She's so freaking sweet. And also, how hot is she?
Oh, she is very.
Right? She's so hot. Like,
She's gorgeous.
Sonia, are you single? Because, I feel like you mentioned that you are, and, we got to change that.
Oh, yeah. We got to find a man for
We
her.
have, the Bachelorette on here because she's so hot.
Yeah. And
she's
by the way,
oh, sorry.
Yeah, beautiful ladies in this chat. There's Leah, there's Millie, there's
Mary, Granny Panties.
Yeah, exactly. You got Sonia, gorgeous women that hang out in this chat. So
I was going to say, though, she's so sweet. The day that I went to do Timcast during the day, I was so nervous and I was not in the best place from everything before it. She sent me this beautiful video of her singing for me. She's amazing. I love you.
Yes, absolutely a doll. Absolutely a doll.
Also, apparently, Granny Panties is now her own profile photo. And I was very surprised the first time that I saw her because I was expecting a granny, not this beautiful lady.
Oh, and she is. I remember meeting her on one of your live streams. She is a doll.
Right?
She's an absolute doll. Yeah, and folks, now here's how it went. Being the over the top flirtatious person I can be on occasion, she strolls in the room, and I said, "Who is this beguiling
She's
creature?"
married. That's who she is.
And the chaperone over here is like, "She's married, Brian. She's married." To which I'm thinking, well, she may be married, but she ain't dead. Neither am I. It's like, well, do you think I'm just gonna let a good looking woman walk in the room and not say something about it?
We gotta do the branchular. The bridechular. I just want to see. It's sort of like those who can't do for themselves can do for others. I'm a great wingman. I'm great at setting people up.
You could be a yenta, easy.
I am. Oh, I already am.
Yeah. If he were a rich man, yabba dabba dee ba dabba dee ba dabba dee. If he were a wealthy man.
Oh, hey, see, we're already making this happen.
There you go.
Ooh, I want updates on that.
Updates on what?
Would you be more into her if she was a dead?
Oh my lord. Oh my goodness.
Oh, scandaloso.
I'm straight, but I could curve. Whoa!
I believe the straight guys would say you are their dream woman. His face says it all.
I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. We'll leave it at that.
We've got love connection going here. I love it. Tell us about your friend, Popcorn.
Yes, by all means.
Is he good enough for Sonia? That's what I need to know because it's a very high bar for me. I ain't I ain't gonna let any of my friends settle for some bitch ass like I did. So
No, we need to meet this young man. We need to ask him his intentions, and we also need to make sure Mr. Harlow and I are cleaning our rifles on the day we talk to this boy, because we need to make sure he understands that.
I love our chat. I love our chat. I love our chat so much.
Oh, Leah,
Speaking of sexy men, right here, Jeremy. God.
I take my coffee. I take my women ground up with.
No, it is not. I promise you, James. It is definitely not.
Yes. Yeah, Sonia's a brunette, so that's one in her favor with me. So there you go. Just saying. Oh, I got a thing for dark-haired women. Oh my gosh. That's absolutely right. You tell him, Millie. You tell him. So no, absolutely not.
You guys are the greatest.
That's right.
This guy's late 30s, based, takes care of himself, successful business owner, wants wife and children. However, is he cute?
Well, but cute is in the eye of the beholder.
Bitch! Don't you talk about our girl Sonia like that.
No.
It's so annoying how the most awesome people like say shit like this, and meanwhile these horrible scumbags think that they're God's gift to the earth.
I know.
Brian, you are my kind of Southern man.
Oh my. Well, thank you very much. It's very kind of you to say. I genuinely appreciate that. It's very sweet of you. You can make me blush.
I'm married, so I don't have an opinion, but I'd say he's nice looking.
Yeah, you're gonna make me blush. I didn't think I knew how.
I love, by the way, how we talked before. I was like, okay, you'll catch me up on all the political issues and stuff, and like this is what we end up talking.
The least political stream that we could ever possibly be on. Exactly.
Good. Chat. Do you guys want to hear about politics? I'm so over it.
Well,
let us know.
Here's the thing, and I knew going into 2024. I've had my channel going now for about a year, and I knew going into 2024 that this was going to be like a political heavy year for my content. And as much as I love talking American politics and history and culture and everything else, every so often I have got to do something that gets my mind off of it. So I got to thank you, Mike, because I love you like a brother, and this is like therapeutic for me right now. So, the only thing that would make it better, don't get me wrong, as a host, you are like host with the most. But if that Fruit Loop Feliciano showed up right now, oh Lord Almighty, the three of us on the same stream, because
let's do a stream together.
Let me know when you want to do it. I mean, the three. If you think it's bad having me on here with some of the comments I'm making about you, imagine if he and I get to tag team you on a live stream. You are done.
Excuse me. Well, it has been a while.
What did you think I meant? You filth. My Lord. Yes, Peter Feliciano is awesome.
What? Aw, James. You're the best. You're a sexy brunette.
Well, there you go.
What was I looking for? Wait, there's a comment I'm looking for. Somebody said Indian Jesus. Yeah, here we go. Hey, Indian Jesus is single. Sonia, Jesus, Sonia.
We're not saying, but we're not saying, but we're just saying.
We will turn
slide into those DMs, sister. Just saying,
Oh, I love those. See, he has a dirty mind too, and so does. See, we are all in the gutter here.
Yeah, M169 says, I am married, but I've got kin in Southeast Tennessee, Yankee born and hillbilly bred. Oh. Woman, you're
kind of lady.
You're just
Ooh,
mercy.
Baby. Jeez.
Mercy.
This is like the wingmanning stream. I love it. So what have you got coming up on your show, Brian?
Well, I've got I've got 2 live streams. Oh, which by the way, if you're interested, Saturday night, we're going to be covering the South Carolina primary. If you want to come in on it, it's going to be me, Ruben Christopher Haynes, Brentley from Dangerous Rhetoric, Chad Manley's going to be there.
I love him.
Yeah, and let's see.
Whoa!
Christian Watson's going to be there.
Look who you manifested. How did that happen?
I have no idea.
He literally just said the only thing that would make this better is if Peter was here.
Exactly. So, oh my goodness, and we have everyone's favorite Feliciano has shown up. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to the legendary Peter Feliciano. There you go.
Vamp for a sec.
I'll vamp. I'll gladly vamp for a second. So, yeah, we're gonna have that coming up this Saturday. I'm gonna be doing my live stream Saturday morning. I do something called Front Porch Brunch, which is 10:30 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Rumble, and Twitter, going over some of the news from the week. So if you want to stop by for that, would love to have you join us. It's a small and we, conversation is always encouraged. People are free to disagree with me if they wish. So yeah, come on by. It's 10:30 a.m. on Saturday mornings. It's Front Porch Brunch. And like I said, will be other live streams. I'm going to try and do a video tonight after, Michael and I, terrify and shock all of you to death for tomorrow morning. So, that's what I got going on in my life these days. And please do me a favor. My channel is upwards of about 825 subs right now. I am trying to get to 1,000. So if you know people that enjoy my kind of content, I will freely admit to not being the fanciest person in the world, the most techie person in the world. But if you like basic, down-home, common sense conversation, send them a link to my channel, ask them to sub, tell them I would love to have them be part of Fedora Nation. So
I'm dropping the link to his channel.
I knew you were sending it out to that lunatic. Yes.
No, I mean, it's your channel in
the
chat.
I thought you meant
everybody has to subscribe.
Bless your
and
heart.
Once the stream is over, I'll have it updated with.
Oh yes.
Oh my God!
Breaking
news.
Oh yes. Oh yes. It does. Yes.
Peter Edgar
is perfect.
No.
You girls have been going for an hour and 42 minutes. My God.
Just gossiping.
Look, do you know how hard it is to get him to engage in a conversation, Peter? You cannot get this man to talk. It's terrible.
Mike Harlow? No,
yes.
I know.
You can't get a word out of him. He's just sitting
very
there, just
shy.
like
He's very
wallflowery. Yeah,
I am.
Awful. He's terrible.
I'm not
carry the whole conversation the whole damn time.
I'm not gate crashing. This is what's called the January 6th. Okay. And by that I mean Mike invited me in and Brian is showing me around.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Dude, he freaking manifested you. He had just said the only thing that could make this better is if Peter was here.
Yeah, because I mean, we've been going like a couple of lunatics for like a good hour 45, and I thought, and someone brought you up, and I forget if it was Mike or me, and I said, yeah, the only thing that makes this better is if Feliciano shows up.
Well, you always know. Next time, here's how you summon a Puerto Rican. You just take. This is it's a small investment with great ROI. You get one of these, okay?
Okay.
Goya, okay. Adobo, mira.
Okay.
You just shake it, okay, and then we show up.
Peter, you say it's a great investment with a great ROI. You're going to summon the Jews. What are you up to tonight, my beloved?
Tonight, I was just stretching out my neck. I'm doing some great physical therapy and working with a trainer. And then I've been reading a couple of things. I'm reading Back to Basics, which is a complete guide to traditional skills. I'm learning all about, farming and homesteading and things like that. And then I also have been reading, where's my other book? I just put it down somewhere. Oh, do you guys know Sal the Agorist on Twitter?
I think I've heard of. Can't say as I've watched the content, but I have heard of.
Sal Mayweather. Anyway, he wrote a book called The American Experiment, What Your History Teacher Didn't Tell You. It's really interesting so far. I'm only like probably a seventh into the book, but it's definitely, it's all about, so far it's like giving you a background. It sets you up with, hey, we're going to talk shit about Lincoln and what actually happened and why it happened and why the American experiment, in his opinion, has failed since then. And we're going to give background from the Greeks and from the Romans and from, what democracy, and it's fucking interesting.
Cool.
He comes from a voluntarist kind of libertarian angle. So, I dig that. Oh, and then also, well, no, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll just show you this. I got my first one.
The fuck is that? Oh, you're a
pew
Texan
pew.
now, bitch.
A pew pew. Good.
Yes, I got essentially the Honda of guns, the Glock 19. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
it was my first one ever. So now I have it.
Now, Peter, we need to bully our friend here because he is in Florida, which is a place that apparently appreciates the pew pew as much as anyone else. So I know one of us would love to be the one that pops his Second Amendment cherry. However, if we're not going to be able to do it, we've got to get our boy here. Somebody got to take him to the range.
Have you never been shooting, Mike?
No, never. Where are you gonna go in New York?
Yeah, it's touche. There is, I think Staten Island has one. I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, there is a spot in Manhattan.
You have to have a license though, and they make it so it's impossible to get one.
Right.
I got denied. I applied for a license a couple years ago. I had a nut job stalker who was like sending dead animals to my door and shit. And in New York, they say you need a reason to submit for a thing. They denied me. They said that's not a reason.
Right.
I'm like, then what the hell is?
Yeah. You have to be a famous Democrat in order to arm yourself.
Yeah.
In Manhattan.
Pretty much.
But no, yeah. If a lot of places, even though you don't have it, if you go with somebody, you can rent. Just to try out different types. I think at my local place, I've been renting a couple of. I tried out this one, a couple of others for like, I think the rental plus the bullets plus everything is like maybe $80. Plus the rental of the gun. It's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Well, now wait a second. Hold on, gentlemen. We are missing a glorious opportunity here to help old Mikey kill two birds with one stone. Mr. Marine Dude, no doubt, should know some places in your area where you could possibly say, hey, I'm possibly interested in going to a firing range. Do you know where could we go and hang out?
Oh, I have a date with a Marine, Peter.
Oh my God. All right. So yeah, you're going to get all nice and set up. Hopefully Brian and I beat him to it.
I want to go with you guys.
Well, let me tell you about my area where I live. Literally about 10 minutes away from my house is a place that combines two different things that West Virginians love to do: eat food and shoot guns. About 10 minutes from my house is a indoor range with its own restaurant.
Nice.
So if you want to take, with a beautiful place to purchase said firearms, rifles, handguns, the whole 9 yards. And yeah, so if ever you fellas find your way into my neck of the woods, it's one place I will be taking you. So just saying.
Anytime we talk about, you talk about being up there. So like, I don't want to get closer to DC. I want to stay fucking as far away from that.
You come here, bitch.
But my side of it is the western end of the state. So okay. I'm on the fur end, as we say in these parts. So there you go.
Touché.
But yeah. I mean, Mike, here's your chance to do two things at the same time. You and Mr. Marine, little Second Amendment action.
Right.
Maybe would it be disappointing if he's a liberal?
Possible, but yeah, I just saying.
Yeah,
Trying to help
maybe
you
you
out here,
could.
buddy.
Maybe he could clean your tubes. I don't know. What to.
You're terrible. You're
Well,
terrible.
look, I mean, look, the barrel has to be lubed at some point. I mean,
Oh,
seriously.
thank you very much. Barrel.
that
That's right.
is disgusting, Brian.
Wait a minute. I'm talking about gun maintenance here, for
Oh,
heaven's
that's
sake.
the thing with guns.
Yes, you
Oh, I
have to
did not
clean
know
the
that.
barrel. What did you think I was talking
That's
about?
how it works. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Also another great part of the gun is the hairy asshole. Like if you try to. Is that not euphemism? I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it is. I mean, it's just yeah, but you never know. I mean, people use all kinds of expressions when it relates to firearms these days. So there you go.
Are you happy? I hope I'm adding to the live stream.
Oh,
You add to
dude.
everything, my love. I miss you.
You bring a flavor that is just distinctly you. I'm just saying. We're so glad you showed up.
Oh, my pleasure. It's good to see you guys.
I
Let's
miss
do
you,
something.
bitch.
Let's do something. Brian, weren't you going to come on my show at some point?
Yeah, but I never heard back from you.
Is that my fault? I'm sorry.
No. I'm not griping at you over it. It's just, you got busy, I got busy. But yeah, anytime you want me to come on, let me know, man. Love to have you.
Yeah, and because you go live so frequently, I think it'd be good to do live. I've been doing more live episodes. So maybe I'll do one this upcoming week. I'll send you a message.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, and please don't take what I said the wrong way. I know I'm not mad at you at all. I mean, like I say, you got a life, I got a life.
Right.
So yeah, let's just whenever you're ready to do it, just let me know. Be honored to come on.
Yeah, we'll do.
Also, subscribe to Peter's channel by
Yes.
going here.
Yes. Help this hardworking man out. By all means.
Subscribe to both of these beautiful bastards.
Oh, see, someone said, Fritches said, ask where you could go shoot your load. Thank you very much.
Oh, forever.
You guys are filthy. I'm just trying to empty my clip in a mass shooting. Isn't everyone?
Exactly.
Well, sometimes you just got to shoot your shot. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I even bought me a, this is how great Texas is. You just buy an extender clip. So instead of the regular 15, I got a 34.
Oh. He is all about making sure he can spread the bullets around, folks. Just saying.
Exactly.
Just like he is in life.
How dare you? I have officially, I'm no longer a slut.
I know. Aw.
Yes.
It's very sad.
I like that.
Yeah, there.
I want to be a slut again.
Dude, I miss my slut years.
Same.
Fun, man. Those were, because it was just like, oh, I don't need to care about anybody.
Inconvenient. It's so inconvenient.
Right.
Yeah.
I could go have sex with somebody who I know that I'm not attracted to just in order to make sure I get the fucking notch on the belt. Yeah. Let's live insecurely. That was healthy.
Mike, are you gonna vlog this Miami trip? I mean, I could. I really wish I would have filmed video of my whole moving and stuff, but I was just such a mess before. Like I said, my friends who dealt with me deserve a fucking medal.
Yes, I do.
Yes, we do. We're not saying, but we're just saying.
Whatever. But yeah. Maybe. I'm gonna try to.
No, I absolutely think you should. I mean, Peter, I gave him he's on the verge of making a purchase of an automobile. I know. Yeah.
Shut up with that face.
Okay, but have you driven first?
No, but I'm going to.
Okay, well, let's drive a little bit before we purchase a fucking vehicle. That's all I'm saying.
I suggested that there needs to be some live streams.
This is a horrible idea. Never again. From now on, separation of church and state. I don't stream with anyone.
He'll still come on and tell you all about it. How does that help people who are wanting to be with you or fuck you? If you're gonna turn around and tell everybody I don't like the way he eats his Cheerios. And no, I'm just kidding.
Dietrix is here, dude. I was trying to find you guys. Let me know your Twitter. I was trying to find you, and your friend from the stream last night on the Twitter. You guys got to come on here sometime because y'all are awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, we've got a very healthy crowd here tonight. Send out tweets, send out getters, send out gabs, wherever you be on social media. Tell your
Getter.
friends.
People still do Getter?
Yes, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But-
my reaction.
But however you communicate on social media, tell your friends, send out the link, and tell them to get in here because the party is on. Just saying.
Is this a thing that happens? We should have covered this on our Valentine's show. Wait, is this a thing that happens with those women who live stream dates to shame the men? That's a thing?
This is a thing. Really?
Have you heard of that, Pete?
No.
I haven't heard of that, but I don't put anything past modern women.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true.
I've seen those like TikTok videos where it's like he didn't pay for the bill and they're filming the bills, but it's obviously staged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna fit it in, but I want to use that phrase instead of "I am woman, hear me roar." It's like "I am woman, hear me justify my lack of fulfillment." It's just like they're all unhappy, and I'm sure it's not tied to their behavior.
No, not at all. You know.
And boys have our own version. I'm just saying, you know.
Oh, who was it? God, who was I covering the other day? Made the statement, "I don't go out on many dates." It was a politician, and I forget now who it was. And I stopped right in the middle of their speech, and I went, "Gee, wonder why." You know,
It wasn't old hand job Bobbert, was it?
Oh,
Because listen, whatever you think of her politically,
that made me like her more.
God bless,
right?
God bless a good girl. That's all I'm saying. God, that's a down ass bitch.
That made me like her more.
Yeah, fucking get her titty sucked while fucking a boring play is going on. Come on now, you got to champion that.
Well, no, now I remember who it was. It was the Georgia drama mama, old Fanny Pack herself.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah, that bitch looked like her fucking pussy stink.
Fawny. Well, some people pronounce it Fawny Willis. I call her Fanny.
I thought it was Fanny.
Yeah, my nickname for her is Fanny Pack. But now, after that testimony last Thursday, my new name for her is the Georgia Drama Mama. And because she is all kinds of drama. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
Brian is so fucking clean, dude. I swear to God. I love it. I love the contrast between, I hope I didn't dirty up the place too much.
Oh, please.
Look, wait, I'm working with Harlow. You're worried about dirtying up the place? Seriously?
I showed a video of a guy with his pants down in front of my door.
It makes sense.
Popcorn said over under on Mike ever getting on a Daily West. There's a better chance of me getting asked on like the friggin' Disney Channel. Like, no.
Well,
I am here in the gutter.
If you tell them you're a half Jew, that might help things.
Wear a yarmulke. Wear a yarmulke.
Yes.
Just saying.
Clip like dildo clips to your payas. You know what I mean? So you can shake it around.
Paisan. Is that supposed to say Paisan? I approve. Out of here. Good night. Thank you for being here. Should probably wrap up relatively. I could sort of see Mike on the Candace Owens show. She's such an asshole, though. Yeah, I don't think she would.
That's why you need to go on. Just to engage in varying forms of, foolishness.
Yeah, whoever is on that shit, like no one's fun. You're not allowed to have fun. You know what I mean?
Yes, I concur.
Even when they have gays like they're Dave Rubin-esque. Hey,
sexless ones.
Type of
Granny Panty says this live stream is the most I've blushed in years. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm having like a good old boy, classy gentleman on here. This is like a surprisingly dirty show. I kind of love it.
I don't know that I'd classify it as dirty as much as I'd say risque.
Risque. Will you class the joint up? Brian.
Oh, please stop it.
Lord
Stop
knows we don't.
Although when I'm doing certain things sexually, I do put my pinky in the air. So maybe that.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Very classy.
Standards must be maintained at all times. You know.
I love this. This stream was everything I thought it was going to be. The most amazing men I know in one place. This made my whole day. Leah is the best.
Yeah,
Love you, darling.
You should, if you like this stuff, you should make us famous and give us money. That would
Make him famous. I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to be fucking famous.
Look. I mean, give Harlow some money for God's sake. The poor man's just moved down to Florida.
I want to be rich, not famous.
He's po. No, he's not poor. He's po. Help him out.
You know what's funny? Maybe probably a year ago. Some friends were like, "Oh, you should do a GoFundMe. You should do a GoFundMe." And I really didn't want for moving, and I really didn't want to do it. And I did, and I just didn't want to do it. And I like had it, but I wouldn't share it. And then I eventually took it down. And so I'm kind of proud of myself that like I did it on my own.
Mm-hmm. You should be.
Wait a minute. I just saw James Dakota. Front Porch is the only one who I haven't seen hit a vape on this stream. Well, now there's kind of a reason for that.
Classy gentleman.
No, there's kind of a reason for that because I have to confess that every so often I enjoy a good cigar. Not often.
Dude.
I do it like about once every 3 or 4 months when I get the whim.
Dude, Brian, if you ever coerce me into actually fuck that. You come to Texas. I ain't going up to the but if you ever come down, we are definitely smoking a cigar somewhere. That would be so much fun.
Damn straight. Yeah, I mean, you're wanting to get me down there. Carrie's wanting to get me down there, and I've never seen Texas. I've never been to Texas.
Really? Oh,
never
yeah,
have.
we'll have a blast, man. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to get you and Anthony together and jam. I want to hear you guys just jam out together.
Hey, I've got guitars. Come to Florida.
But it's Florida. It's not Texas.
I love Florida. It just smells like Monster Energy down there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, y'all got gators can bite people, man. I mean, you know,
gator.
You know, I'd rather like deal with an armadillo or whatever. You know, Texas got that. I can handle armadillo, but that whole gator biting me thing, no.
Oh, thank you so much, Thin White Ox. You're the greatest, Thin White Ox. Yeah, come to Florida for guitars and gators.
Yeah, at some point I got to get back down to Florida. The time I was down there back in 22 when you and I first actually met face to face. God, I love the vibe down in Orlando. It's so cool down there. It really is.
Come visit.
I know.
I want to make a Texas trip soon though, because I miss my boy.
Yes, come out. It'll be fun. We'll hang out with Carrie and
yes,
shoot guns, and I'll let you drive my minivan.
What? That is love. I'm shocked.
That's insanity. I'm frightened.
I have Costco car insurance, so I'm good.
Oh, well, okay then. You know,
Popcorn said Mike has a better shot of getting on InfoWars with Alex Jones. I don't care about me getting up. Peter needs to be on there. I want to see Peter on InfoWars.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can we make this a thing? Like, get Peter on InfoWars.
I'm actually in the same state. I mean, I did meet that one. There's this one commenter that is on there sometimes, this short little black guy. I've never seen his stuff, but I've met him before, and I followed months ago. I can't remember, but yeah, I should reach out to that motherfucker.
Oh no, I want to hear about Mike encountering the Disney gays. I haven't yet. I was having this conversation with my friends who I'm staying with the other night. I was trying to explain to her, like, you know, she can like Disney, but Disney gays, oh no, you don't put your dick in crazy, and that's a whole lot of crazy.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of crazy.
Yeah.
Peter has a minivan, as if you couldn't get any hotter. I was thinking.
Listen, I'm big dad energy. All right, I'm a very good daddy. Let's just say.
Oh hey.
But no, I had thought about getting a truck when I got out here, and then I had the opportunity to get a van, and it was a lot cheaper. And I was like, that actually makes more sense in the hot ass Texas weather. If I'm lugging around musical equipment, I don't want it outside or even with a bed topper. I want to have it actually protected from the elements.
Yep.
Your van is the way to go.
We're not saying, but we're just saying.
Listen,
I'm just
I'm not
saying, Peter's single, Sonia's hot.
He is single.
Peter's
He is
beautiful
single.
man.
I am not
Yep.
a piece of meat. All right, damn it. I have feelings.
I am. I have
He's
no
not-
feelings.
Now, wait a minute. He's not a piece of meat, but if you want to try and tenderize him, I'm just.
But
This is so true, by the way. That's a misnomer. You should stick it in crazy, just don't date crazy. Very good point.
No.
See,
Don't even
you
stick
run
it.
the
Don't even
risk.
stick it. Nope.
You run the risk of a bunny boiler.
Yes, you run the risk of like, well, now we're together. Now we're forever.
Ugh. Ugh.
All right. I am tired and hungry.
I am too, and I have snacks, so we should wrap the
Yeah.
hell up. Petey, what you got coming up?
What do I have coming up? I'm working on an album. You should go listen to my music on Spotify and iTunes. Just look up Peter Feliciano or You're Racist. I'm going to have Brian, a.k.a. the Front Porch Conservative, on my show Conservatish soon. And this last week I put out an episode with a couple, a girl and a guy who focus on masculinity and femininity in practice. It's a very interesting show, very interesting combo. I'm going to go live again soon with Brian and also on my own. And in the interim, I'm making memes and making music and shooting guns and having fun. So find me on Instagram at Peter_Feliciano. Oh, and lastly, I may be getting my shadow ban / throttle that's on my Instagram turned around. I've been bothering them, and apparently, they might be making some moves. Either way, I'm going to expose all of it as I always do. So you should follow my backup account at Conservatish as well. Love y'all.
Love you. Thank you for stopping by, my love.
Good seeing you,
I'll
sir.
talk
An
to you
absolute
soon.
pleasure. Absolute pleasure.
For sure.
Brian, what you got coming up?
Well, again, my channels are out on YouTube and on Rumble. You can find me at the Front Porch Conservative. I'll be doing probably a couple more videos this week at least. I'll be doing my regular Saturday morning live stream, which is Front Porch Brunch, 10:30 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Rumble, and Twitter. I'm going to try and cover a couple or three different things. For sure is the results of the South Carolina primary this Saturday night, of which, Harlow, if you want in, I'll send you a link. And anything else out there. And like I say, please subscribe to my channels, especially YouTube and Rumble. I'm so close to monetization on YouTube. And if you have friends, send them the link. If you like what I do, send out the link to friends who say, hey, this guy, he's not bad. Give him a shot. That's all I ask. So thank you. And Mike, you are an awesome host. Support this man in every way you possibly can. He's a good dude. He is a good dude.
I'm overrated.
Don't let him fool you. He's a good-hearted rogue, and we need more of them.
Overrated. Yes, Sonia, thank you. Support the boys. Yes, subscribe to this wonderful man's channel. We got to get his ass monetized.
Absolutely.
Good dude. Whatever. You guys suck. If you have gotten this far into the stream, tweet us at #FedoraNation.
We appreciate it.
Rick, sorry, I cut the telemic. I'm an EMT, so schedule's only but more than happy to someone when you need. Yes, you got to come on. Let me know the other guy's Twitter who was on the stream last night, because you were both awesome. You guys should come on.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Esteban. I love you. I love you, Leah. I love you, Popcorn. I love you, Sonia. Everybody, you guys are the best. Have a good night, chat. Stay sexy. Don't get murdered. That needs to just be what we say at the end of every show. Stay sexy. Don't get murdered, Brian.
Yeah, there you go. Stay sexy. Don't get murdered. Or as I say to my workout buddy, love you. Have a good day. Don't get arrested.
Good night, my darling.
There you go.